Hi friends, welcome back to our channel, Cooking, Growing, and Preserving. Today I'm going to walk you through my pantries and show you what I have preserved and what my plans are for the upcoming season of adding to my pantry stores. So we'll start at the top. I'll bring it up there a little bit. All up there is all of my homemade broth and stocks. We have vegetable stock, turkey stock, chicken stock, and beef stock over here. And yes, I reuse all kinds of jars. I never throw a jar away, so I save them all. I reuse them all. This is a vegetable stock I did a couple of years ago. And this is a beef bone that I did maybe a month ago. I have turkey. And I even do broth in the very tall jars, half-gallon size. That's just fat floating around. I heat it up anyway, so I'm perfectly okay with that. Okay, so while I'm up here, we'll go to the top. I have turkey. This is turkey that comes off the bones when I'm making the stock. So I de-meat the bones. I de-meat, and then I add it to the jar with some of the broth and can it like that. I also have canned ham left over from our Christmas ham. And up here on the very top, I keep my pot pie filling. This is chicken pot pie. Carrots, peas, chicken, and the gravy. On to the next shelf, I have chicken breast. Chicken breast is good for all kinds of things. I especially like for chicken salad sandwiches. Ground beef. This is a great plan ahead meal to have. I use it for spaghetti, lasagna. You can make a stew with it. Anything you would use ground beef in, you could use it really. I have taller jars of turkey for turkey soup. And the same for chicken. Okay, so here I have more meat. This is a beef roast that I cubed up. That's great for making a hot roast beef sandwich. This is maple jalapeno salmon. And of course, canned potatoes. One can never have enough. When the potatoes are on sale, I buy a few bags and can them up. More turkey, chicken, the same, and more salmon. This is just plain salmon. Okay, off to the middle. Let's see. Sorry about the bouncy. Here I have my beans, chickpeas, which I use for hummus, and black beans, which I use in soups and whatever. Okay, so I have the second in the middle here. This is the salsa I made this year from Mrs. Wages salsa. This is the end product. Oh, jalapeno hot sauce. This is caramelized onions and onion jam. So caramelized onions, just onions and butter. Caramelized or onion jam has balsamic vinegar, brown sugar, maple syrup, all the good stuff. This is more for anti-pesto dish, and this is just outdoor cooking. This is spicy pickled garlic. have my dehydrated green onions, orange slices, and cherry tomatoes from last summer. I had a huge cherry tomato harvest last year, so I'm hoping to have another big one this year. And then also for my garden last year, I had overabundance of celery. I had so many celeries, I think like 21 celery heads. So I made cream of celery soup. So I have five quart-sized jars. Canned asparagus, not pickled, canned. I use this for making asparagus tart with cream cheese and garlic and Parmesan cheese. It's delicious. Also, cheese sauce. I recanned the giant can of cheese sauce into smaller jars, so it's just more manageable for 1 or 2 people at a time. Let's see. I think that's all that's down there. Oh, I forgot this. This is marinated peppers. So I have quite a few jars of those. 3, 6, 9, 12, 24-ish. And then baked beans. These are delicious. I will be canning more in the near future of those. Fuck. Here's the rhubarb from last summer. I canned it not that long ago, maybe a month or so. And just do rhubarb. So I got a few jars of that. Apple butter. Now, I like having apple butter on the shelf. I like adding this to cake or muffins for a cinnamon apple cake or muffin. It's yummy. And same with the pumpkin butter. And what else do I have? I have blueberry jalapeno jam. Tasty. I have blackberry jam. 1 jar left of that one. Purple grape jam. And Christmas jam. I still have a few jars of jam, which is good. I thought I was running a little bit lower than what I thought. Peach jam, which I'll never can peach jam again. I didn't care for it. And mint jelly. Because I have mint growing in my garden, and we all know how mint grows. Wild. Oh, my last blueberry jam. I love blueberry jam. It's my absolute favorite. Okay, and the jams, this shelf, the jams were all from last year into this year. Same with the butters and the rhubarb. Peas and beans are a couple years now. All the meats are this year because I go through them way too fast. Potatoes are only like a month old. So mostly everything here is new except for the marinated peppers and some of the fruits I have over here. I think I have jarred cherries I made. They're a couple years older. No, I think peaches, were they last year? I think they're last year because they're not that dark yet. Pineapple, I did, I think in the fall. Maybe January. I like to have it in the smaller jars. I like to add it to my homemade pizza. This is applesauce. This one is 2 years old. I have a newer one from last fall. Let's see. Cranberry juice. The cranberry juice is good. You can just, it's 1 jar juice concentrate to 3 pint-sized jars of water if you want to make juice. Or you can just add it and make jam or jelly with it. So you just add the appropriate stuff. Okay, so a little lower. Let's see. Down here, we have my ready-made soups. This is a white chili chicken soup. Has chicken, jalapenos, beans, carrot soup. I have pea soup. I'm almost out of that. I've made this twice now. Sausage and bean soup. And a mashed potato soup. So I have leftover mashed potatoes from holiday. I add chicken broth or turkey broth, usually turkey broth. I add some ham, chives, onions, blend it all up, and you have yourself a tasty soup. Cool. And the soups are, except for the pea soup, the other soups are over a year old. Pea soup is from last fall. And on the bottom shelf, I have tomato sauce from, I did tomato sauce last year, 24, 23, I did no tomato products at all. And so they're from 2022. Still good, still using them. And I don't know if you can see all the way in the back there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases of spaghetti sauce that were also from 22. Now these sauces, making other products with barbecue sauce, ketchup, salsas, things like that. All it is tomatoes and garlic and salt. So I like the plain base flavor for making those barbecue sauces or ketchups. Okay, so that's pretty much it, I think, for this indoor pantry. Not my other pantry's indoor as well. Oh, indoor as well, but it's off the kitchen. So one thing I always do, I always make broth and stock, because I always have all kinds of chicken carcasses, leftover turkey carcasses, steak bones, beef bones. I'm always making broth. You can never have too much broth. I always make meat. I always can meat because it is a saver when it comes to cooking. It's very easy to make a meal and go. It's basically, it's already cooked, so you just have to add it to whatever it is that you're cooking. Also, what else? Potatoes. I love these potatoes. You can mash them. I mostly use them for mashing and for making potato salad.
See, you're nicer than I am. I would have just watched.
What else do I always keep?
Tailgate down toward the truck
And jam. I always keep jam because we go through so much jam here.
If you're not out here,
So I will be doing more jam as the fruits come in from my garden, and also, well, they're on sale in the grocery store from the season now. So I always have that. And beans. Beans are good. And I have a giant bag that I got from Costco, so I will be making those. Okay, so I'm off to my other pantry. That's just off my kitchen. It's not like it's far away or anything like that. This stuff I mostly did since last summer to now. Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. So, you see corn I did in the fall. Fresh corn off the cob. I will never buy canned corn again. This is the only way to go. So I bought, when corn was like, I don't know, 10 cents a head or something. It was very cheap. I got maybe 5 dozen for like $3, so I don't know. Some ridiculous price. And I took all the kernels off, raw packed it, filled with the water, canned it. It literally tastes like summer in a jar. You will not believe the difference from home canned corn versus store-bought corn. So these are carrots. Carrots, again, I buy them when they're $2 for a 10-pound bag. So I have just plain carrot. I have brown sugar glazed and maple glazed. Brown sugar glazed and maple glazed carrots. This is Sloppy Joe mix, which this is pretty new. Maybe 2 months ago I did this. This is my new spaghetti sauce. I just did this literally a month ago. Me and my husband did it together. I grew tomatoes last year, and at the time, because they come in all different kinds, and I froze them all. Must have been 75 pounds I froze. And I got, what is it, 19 quart-sized jars? So definitely I need to do more spaghetti sauce again this year, because this is not enough. These ones is a little eggplant capota. I don't know. There's eggplant in it, tomato, peppers, olives, onions. Very good as a spread. Okay, let's see. Here I have all my canned pumpkin. I grew pumpkin sauce last summer. Cinderella pumpkin and regular pumpkin. So I have a lot of jars of pumpkin. And the funny thing about pumpkin, when you can it, it's filled up to the rim. You debubble, put the lid on, and then you pressure can it. I don't remember how long. Could have been an hour and a half. I don't really remember. Maybe 75 minutes for pint jars. But when they come out, this is how they are. Every single time. But oh well. But I like using this to make pumpkin bread and pumpkin biscuits and pumpkin pancakes. Very yummy. So I have a lot of quart size of that. And then a lot of pint size. 12, 16, and then a couple of the quart size. So I have a mulberry tree in my backyard. So not last summer, but the summer before, I collected all the mulberries and made some mulberry syrup. And I have a blueberry juice when I use my steam juicer. This is new. This is on a couple weeks. This is strawberry lemonade concentrate. Oh my god, this is so good. I had this last weekend with just plain water. I just a little bit in my delicious. Pears. I also have a pear tree in my backyard. So, cinnamon stick, pears, sugar water. Excellent dessert. Excellent. And this is the applesauce I did from the fall. So quart-sized jars, 4 of them left. Okay, so on this shelf I have my zucchini relish, which one is from 23 summer and one is from 24 summer. This one is from 2023. This one has less turmeric in it than one from last year. Zucchini relish is good as in place of regular relish, so you just put on your burger or hot dog. I like adding it to pasta salad and potato salad. Corn relish. Why buy corn relish when you can make corn relish? Good topping for hamburgers and hot dogs. Here I have my pickled carrots. I had left over from holiday, and pickled radishes. I like how the water turns pink from the red. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, spicy pickled eggplant. Again, reused jar. What's this? Dilly beans? If I were to do dilly beans again, I would make them spicy. These are just mild flavor, just regular dill. I would definitely make them spicy. Let's see, I have a lot of them. This one over here. Eggplant. So relish, corn relish, pickles, cucumber, carrots, and radish. Spicy eggplant. Dilly beans, and only 3 jars left of pickled beets. I did these the fall of 2023, and I must have done 27-30 jars, and now I've only down to my last 3 jars, which will probably get me to the fall. This is just pickled cabbage, just plain pickled cabbage. I only have 2 jars of that left, and this is pickled coleslaw, and this coleslaw is red and green cabbage and peppers from my garden from last summer. And again, this is a reused spaghetti sauce jar. So this year I will definitely be making more coleslaw from my garden. I have lots of cabbages growing. I will be doing zucchini relish, but I'm going to be doing it more cube-like. More strawberry lemonade concentrate, more pears, and more spaghetti sauce, and more corn. I might be okay for, I think I'm okay for carrots. And pumpkin I'm definitely fine for. Yeah, and take it to the other side. Okay, so here I have all my pickles. Well, the majority of my pickles. I had a few on the other side. Here I have my dill pickles. These I did last summer. So dill, garlic, and pickle. And another reused jar. Very nice. These ones are called brown sugar. These are made with brown sugar and apple cider vinegar. These are my absolute favorite pickles. And mustard pickles. They're very hard to find in the grocery store now, so now I just make my own. I have one jar from the year before of mustard pickle, and I don't know, a few from this year. Some more brown sugar pickle, and these ones on the end are zesty. Okay, so on this shelf I have pickled jalapenos and kind of like cowboy candy. I canned leftover brine from my cowboy candy, and then I had leftover jalapenos from my garden. So I sliced up the jalapenos, put them in the jar, open that brine, pour it on top. So they have a little bit of the sweet, but more hot than your normal cowboy candy would be. This is my cherry peppers that I pickled last summer. They're ready for stuffing. The light's not that good. Sorry about that. Yeah, but they're ready to cream cheese, herbs, and garlic, and then roast them up. This is my last jar of my dill slices. These are perfect for making tartar sauce. Perfect for your hamburgers and hot dogs. This I'm definitely making this summer, as I don't need dill pickles or brown sugar pickles. What I do need is dill pickle slices and cucumber relish. Cucumber relish is my absolute fave. This I add to all my salads. Brine, cucumbers, peppers, all of it. It adds such great flavor to all the pasta salad and potato salads. Mixed vegetable pickle, great for on the side of your meat sandwiches. Cucumber relish, zucchini relish. Oh, I have more of this. More than I thought. I had some over there and some here. And 5 jars left of salsa for a day. So, end of season, when the green tomatoes are staying green and no longer ripening, I pick them all and I make them into a salsa verde. So there's green tomato, jalapeno, and onions. And down here, I have my pickled garlic from this year. And this, oh, I want to get my thing. Okay, so pickled garlic. This is eggplant preserved under oil. I'm going to be doing a step-by-step process this summer when my eggplants come in. Basically, you cut the eggplant, salt the eggplant for 12 hours, boil in vinegar, then pack in oil. So it's not true, it's not sealed, it's not true canning, but I love it. It's delicious. I also have green tomatoes done the same way. Green tomato preserved under oil, and squash. They all look the same because they're all pretty much the same kind of color. And I believe I have zucchini as well. Yep, zucchini. I can't wait for my eggplants to produce so I can do a video to show you how I do this. And over here, I'm so disappointed. When I first started doing pie filling, I bought from a Canadian company. It was perfect. The pie filling was delicious. It didn't separate, didn't do anything. But it's expensive to have it shipped all the way across Canada. So then I found this one on Amazon, which I've been using, but I'm starting to think that it's not real clear gel. I think it's cornstarch that they put in it because it's separated. And now I've canned with cornstarch, so I know how it looks. And this is how it looks when you use cornstarch. So, and you have a solid mass inside and the liquid is on the outside. So this is blueberry pie filling. Let's see. So I'm quite disappointed in that. My apple pie filling did the same. And I did my cherries. I froze all my fruit from last summer to work at it now when I have more time. And they all did the same because I used that one from Amazon, which I am not happy with at all. At all. So, and I hate throwing away pie filling. I hate throwing away my food. So, it still tastes the same, just I don't like the looks of it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll use it in a dump cake or something. But I don't want to use it for pie. So I went and ordered the one I ordered before. So I'm waiting for that to come. Because blueberries, cherries, everything's going to be going into grocery stores now. So we need to making pie. So I think that's about it. I think I showed everything. Oh, nope. Pickled eggs. This is a dill jalapeno pickled egg. Now I water bath them after I put them in the brine and everything for the added shelf stableness. So I think that's pretty much it for my pantry tour. Though, but I love canning. It's my most favorite thing in the world to do. It gives me such a sense of security to have all this food for our family, and I just enjoy it. So getting back to what I'm doing this summer, I will be doing cowboy candy. That's pickled candied jalapenos, salsa verde, hot sauce, sandwich dills like this one, cucumber relish, zucchini relish, the same way you do the cucumber relish of the different vegetable, eggplant preserved under oil, spaghetti sauce, pickled beets, jams, corn, and then of course the beans and stalks and meats and potatoes. But yeah, so if you liked our video today, please give a thumbs up and hit subscribe. See you next time, friends.